All right. I think we're good to go. Let's jump on a draft. I just finished doing two 64-player events. Scrubbed out of both of them. 0-1 and 1-1. Second match was upsetting because I scooped when I hadn't lost yet, and I didn't realize. Opponent had played the last card in their infinite mana Basalt Monolith combo with Retrofitter Foundry, and I scooped before realizing that I had a Rampaging Ferocidon on the field, which prevented them from making infinite tokens. They still could have made several tokens, but it would have cost them dearly. So, shouldn't have scooped. I was trying to be the nice guy, the scoop to an infinite combo, but gotta examine the board first. All right, I'm just about to get started here. There's only 1,200 people playing right now, but I'm sure that'll go up in the next few days. This is the first day of the cube, so not bad numbers for day one. All right. Pack one, pick one. Let's see who else is in here. Nobody I really recognize. Pack one, pick one. We have a Mox, so I'm taking a Mox, but there are some good cards here for sure. Demonic Tutor, Voidwalker, both really good black cards, and then we have Narset, Emperor, Aspirant, all great too. But let me go ahead and grab a Mox and move it along. Probably not going to wheel anything great out of this. There's a chance I wheel Aspirant if nobody's in white, but or Emperor. But yeah, we'll see. Sometimes like mono white just goes untouched, and you can get a bunch of good stuff. Okay, pick two. Got Relic Warder, Legionnaire, and the white cards. Animate Dead's probably the strongest overall. And then we have Trinium Nemesis in blue is pretty good. Souls of the Lost is a new one. It's a Madness Enabler, just a good dredge card too. Could be solid. I'm kind of just in for Animate Dead. Pretty strong card. Tempted to take Legionnaire because I feel like just drafting some mono white. But I think Animate Dead's the best card here. I could also force one of the new archetypes, take a Souls or Faldorn or something. Try to go Madness. Take the Animate Dead though. Oh, now we get a Swords. It's okay. I mean, passing Legionnaire is not a huge deal. I will take Swords here though. There's not much else that really compares to it. Sentinel's a good card. Godless Shrine would be decent. But I'll take a Swords. Now we get Skyclave. Dog Detective is a new one. Deceiver, Twin is back. Raphaelis is good, but take a Skyclave. Now we get Inspector, Toxic Deluge, Lingering Souls, Cryptic Coat's a new one. Snapcaster's pretty good too. I think I take Inspector though. Try to wield Lingering Souls. Some good blue coming around though. Sun Gold, Ranger Captain, Shadow Spear. Some more decent blue cards here. Scolding and Skydiver. Solid. I'm kind of in for Ranger Captain, but Sun Gold Sentinel is pretty good for Graveyard Hate. Yeah, I'll take the Sentinel. I think Ranger Captain's a little more likely to wheel, but they're both pretty, like they're kind of on the lower end of the mono white cards. Reclamation, Sculler. I think I'm into Sculler a little bit more than Reclamation. I already won a Splash Black for potential Animate Dead and Lingering Souls coming around. Be nice if I got Godless Shrine on the wheel. I'm not sure that's going to happen though. Greaves isn't terrible. Gix isn't bad. It's double black though. Take a Sculler. Oh, they brought Emrakul back in. I forgot. Nice. Selfless Spirit or Glimmerlands. I think generally I like Spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna take Spirit. Alright, wield the Emperor, not the Adversary, unfortunately. I would have preferred the Adversary. Or the, not the Adversary, the Aspirant. But Emperor's good too. Got the Legionnaire back. But not the Aspirant. Interesting. Souls, yeah, I think I take Legionnaire over Order. I'm not a huge fan of Order. I like me a Legionnaire though. It's pretty fragile to removal, you know, dies to any burn spell, any artifact removal. But 2 mana, 3/1 first strike is a very solid body. I don't think I was supposed to wheel anything out of this. Just take a cut down. Actually, I'm going to take Kaldra in case we get Stoneforge. Wayfarer maybe. I don't think I care about Woe Strider that much. Alright, got the souls back. Toxic Deluge is a good one. But I think I want souls. Got the Ranger Captain. Sweet. So white seems pretty open. We just missed out on a Aspirant. Seems to be it. So we've already passed Godless Shrine, but we could see like a Scrubland or some fetches, some other black-white lands. Help us splash. It's possible this Animate Dead doesn't end up working, but I would like to play a Sculler or at least Souls. Alright, now we get Ephemerate and Samwise in white, but I think I'm going to be taking a Strip Mine here. Pretty solid card. It's really good with Mox Pearl. Just land drop, Strip Mine there first thing. Mox Pearl, 1 drop. Off to the races. It sounds silly saying, yeah, it's really good with Mox Pearl. But it's true, it is. I like Ephemerate. I'm assuming that one of them will almost assuredly wheel. This pack isn't great, but something decent will wheel. Either one of these white cards or like a Soul Guide maybe. I'd take anything. Take a Strip Mine though. Ooh, it's a Fury. A Deep Cavern Bat, Verdant Catacombs, Mutavault. I don't think I'm really in for Priest. Could take Bat though. Giver, I think will wheel based on pack 1. I think Verdant is definitely a consideration to then pick up like Scrubland or Triumph or something. But I think that Bat or Giver is a little bit better. If I take Bat here, it does kind of push us much more into splashing black. It's not a bad thing, but yeah, let's just go Bat. I think I can wheel the Giver. Eagles of the North, Preacher, Flicker Whips, Touch. Okay. So I'll probably wheel one of these two. I don't really care which one I get. They do a similar thing. I think I'm going to take Eagles. Makes a Scrubland really good. Just a decent card. Passing a Preacher. Yeah. I think that's okay. Hmm. Preacher is pretty strong though. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles. Wow, it's kind of a late Atraxa. This is like 4th pick. It's an Arid Mesa, Revoker. Not a huge fan of Timeless Dragon. Hmm. I mean, white's not really gonna have. Oh, I guess we have Anime Dead. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Atraxa. Like if there was anything decent besides it in this pack, I'd probably take it, but we really weren't passing much there. Rafine, Caracas. I think it's just easy Caracas. I like Scale Lord, but I'll take Caracas all day. Now we get Arwen, City of Traders, Courtyard, Paragon. There's a Pylon too. Paragon's pretty cool. It's nice with like Selfless Spirit. Replay a bat after they kill it. Sculler. I think I take the land though. Seems good. Ooh, Reprieve. Teferi. Yeah, it's just Reprieve, I think. Fulminator Mage, not crazy. But we've already passed like Unearth. Cheap recursion for that. We don't have like Soul Cauldron or anything. Let's take Reprieve. Blade Splicer, Zagoth Triumph, Supplier, Pilgrim, yeah. Take a Splicer. We have a Flicker Wisp or a Touch the Spirit Realm coming on the wheel. And we have Ephemerate here. So I'll happily take that. Somebody took Samwise. Because I took Strip Mine out of this pack. And there's a Zoran Orb. I think we already passed up on Crucible though. Taking Ephemerate, I guess. Priest. Sure. A lot of green. I mean, Mutavault wouldn't be terrible. Alright, we got the touchback. Somebody took Flicker Wisp, so definitely competing for heavy white here. I don't love that. Based on pack 1, it didn't seem like anybody else was really in it. We just missed out on an Aspirant on the wheel. But pack 2, somebody's jumped in. Maybe they opened a Palace Jailer or Solitude and leaned in. Revoker or Dragon? I like Revoker. Raffine could get in here. Potentially. Dynamo for Ferocidon. Okay. Pack 3. Aye. We open a Minskin Boo. Pretty far off from casting that, so unfortunately can't really take it. Werefox Bodyguard is not an exciting first pick, but seems like that's what's gonna be taken here. There's a Fatal Push. We are playing a little black. Vindicate. Yeah, maybe it's Fatal Push. I don't hate that. Sure. Now we get Thalia. Some Oko, some good Planeswalkers here. Bitter Triumph, solid to throw tracks in the yard. But I think I take Thalia and try to wheel one of these white cards or Triumph. Elspeth, Duress. I like Duress. But Elspeth's pretty powerful. So I think I'll take that. Resto. There's the Stoneforge for the Kaldra. There's a Figure, Soul Cauldron, Jitte. A lot of good stuff. I could take Jitte and try to wheel the Mystic. Because I have the Kaldra, so maybe the other white drafter will pass and take like Angel or Figure. I also kind of want Figure if we were less black, just more mono white. I'd actually consider the Figure, but I think I take Jitte and try to wheel the Mystic. I don't know, maybe that's greedy. But Mystic actually isn't that insane if you only have Kaldra. Because a lot of times you can just like draw the Kaldra and then play the Mystic and then they just kill it and you didn't actually get much value. You didn't throw a card in your hand. Anyway, I'm gonna take Jitte, try to wheel that Stoneforge and get lucky. Happy to take an Usher here. Overbalance. Spellbinder. Royal Treatment's another combat trick they've added. Gives hexproof. Nothing else I'm really interested in here. I guess Recurring Nightmare could be good. But I like Spellbinder. Yeah, take a Spellbinder. Ooh, Parallax Wave. There's a Lurrus here, though. Oh, I didn't pass Crucible. Yeah, Crucible Strip Mine is definitely something, but I think I'm passing it in favor of Lurrus or Parallax Wave. Let's see. Lurrus, Inspector is great. Lurrus, Selfless Spirit's great. I think I'm taking Wave, though. It's just way too good. Ooh, Silent Clearing over Recruiter seems good. Talisman, Vindicate, Werefox. Werefox is cool with Flash, but Vindicate killing like lands or planeswalkers is pretty nice. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go Bodyguard, I guess. I might not even be playing the black. Could just play some, like, play Silent Clearing for the value and also Lingering Souls. I think with clearing Caracas and Strip Mine, Wayfarer might be good. It's not usually that good on the play, but if we are on the draw, it's pretty nice. Or if we go a few turns and they end up with more lands, searching up Caracas or Strip Mine could be pretty solid. Sunbaked Canyon or Bitter Triumph. I don't think those are better than Get Lost. I mean, it would be nice if I had more of a recursion thing going on, but I think Get Lost is fine. A little heavy on non-creature stuff to be running Thalia, but it's okay. Alright, I did wheel a Stoneforge, also wheeled Resto, but I'm taking Stoneforge for sure. I don't need another 4. Resto doesn't do a ton anyway. And we have the Kaldra for Mystic, so and the Jitte. So it worked out. Pretty nice. Is the Ranger Captain worth it? I wonder. I have 1, 2, 3 1-drops. I might not be playing the Wayfarer in the main. Okay. Hmm. see. I think I can run... I should probably still run 17. But it'll be like 16 and a half kind of with strip mine. Silent clearing too. Eagles doesn't really count as a full 17. Yeah, so I could just run this. I don't mind that. If I wanted to play some black, I could. I just think the consistency of the mana is better than most of the black cards we could throw in. Like Fatal Push, Duress, Sculler, and Animate Dead are all great. Bat. But like these other three aren't outstanding. And like Animate Dead's only good if you got something good to recur, so I would then have to put Atraxa in. I don't really have like discard outlets. Bat and Sculler are great and just in Duress for like hand disruption. But I'm not sure I really want to put like 1 and 2 drop hand disruption spells as a splash in a deck. It's trying to be kind of aggressive. So, or not even really aggressive, just kind of hate bears attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. Technically, 17 sources of mana here, but it's more like 16-ish. Let's go. Ugh. We have an opponent. Hmm. This hand is not great. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. Oy, this hand is bad too. I'm gonna keep this one though. Jute can be really strong against some matchups as long as we draw a creature eventually. I'm just gonna bottom Cauldra and hope that we can draw into some creatures. I don't want to go to 5. We have a card here that can potentially be really good, so I'm gonna take the gamble on 6 instead of going to 5. See if we can draw a 1 or 2 drop. Okay. Not a 1 or 2 drop, but it's okay. Soul Guide Lantern. Sure. Hope you didn't want that bubble. Yikes. Could hold up Reprieve, but whatever. Let's just get the Jitte out. What do you got? Tinker. I wish I could have reprieved that. Alright, GG. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if I'd held up Reprieve, it would have been nice. Yeah, no changes. Let's run it back. Actually, I should probably cut Jitte. They're probably not a deck that Jitte is good against. Oh well. What are these hands, dude? I mean, this one's the best one yet, and it's not even that great. But we have a Swords for Blightsteel. They took out Bolus's Citadel, so their main Tinker targets are going to be like uh, Coveted Jewel, and obviously Blightsteel, and then Portal to Phyrexia. They could have like a Kappa Cannoneer too, something like that. Hmm. Don't like that. We have Cauldra. We have Karakas for legendary stuff. We have Swords for Blightsteel. As long as they don't have Through the Breach Blightsteel. But even that we can at least block. Oh, they have Greaves. Show and Tell. Narset. Sure. There's the Tinker. Okay. Yeah. Reprieve. Hmm. 2, 3. Could have Wasteland, I guess. But whatever. Let's just go for this. Let's take out the Narset and then we'll have swords for Blightsteel or whatever. The way this backfires is if they have Portal. But if Blightsteel is their main Tinker target, then this should be okay. I think I needed to kill Narset, so I kind of had to do this. I don't think it's really correct to just leave up Reprieve. Especially because they have Greaves, they're more incentivized to go for Blightsteel. Now, I mean, they could have a counter for sure, but can't do anything about that. You know, the Pierce, no. Okay. I think the safest play is to just go Revoker, name Greaves, and then hold up Reprieve. Mox Opal can't tap for mana right now anyway. They need another artifact, which I'm assuming probably won't be hard for them, but I don't think I name it. I think I name the Greaves just in case they have some other crazy way to get a thing. Okay. Hmm. I feel like I'm still supposed to hold up Reprieve instead of playing Elspeth. Because if their best thing was to play Prism, it means they're either gearing up to play something huge, which I can Reprieve, or they've just got like a counter spell. Either way, I don't want to jam my 4-drop and give up Reprieve. They could also just have nothing, and they might as well play the Prism, but if they do have something, I'm assuming it's like Through the Breach or maybe some big giant artifact. Maybe they drew their portal, you know? Be nice to be able to reprieve that at least for a turn. Three, six, seven. If they do jam a big thing and use the Pentad Prism counters, it's pretty nice to be able to reprieve a one-time use of mana. Shadow Spear with no creatures, that's fine. So maybe they just have nothing. Reprieve their remand? I think not. Alright, you got a turn. Can you beat me through a reprieve? They cannot. GG. Alright, on to game 3. We do have some hand disruption I could bring in for their combo stuff. We'll be on the draw, so I could bring in a Wayfarer. I do think Jitte is probably not that good against them. They should Shadow Spear, though. So, I mean, I guess they are at least representing that they have some creatures. But it could also be they're just playing it for, like, just for the trample, or I don't know. Blightsteel already has trample. Maybe they have, like, Urza's Saga. It's hard to tell. Hmm. Let's cut the Jitte, bring in Wayfarer, and then I think we'll just leave it at that. I should probably be bringing in this hand disruption stuff, but then I'd have to figure out what to cut, and it'd be a whole big thing. Let's just win. Easy peasy. Alright, turn 2 Stoneforge. We don't get anything, but then, or sorry, turn 1 Stoneforge, and we don't get anything, and then turn 2 Kaldra. Maybe that's something. It is kind of annoying that this is the opening hand we get, exactly what I talked about when we were in the draft. When you have Stoneforge with only Kaldra, you can have hands like this where it's like you play Stoneforge and yeah, you can get a fast Kaldra out, but if you play Stoneforge, they kill it. You didn't get any benefit. You didn't get to get an equipment, you know. At least when you Stoneforge and get Kaldra, you got a card out of your library, right? Like you got some card advantage, even if it wasn't something you can immediately use. But hopefully this works out. Yikes. We have the backup swords too for Blightsteel if they go that route again. As long as we can squeeze it in between Lightning Greaves. Alright, you got the removal? You do. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Now we are sitting ducks. Opening hands with this deck have been a little silly. Like, I'm not short on creatures, but every opening hand I've had seems like I'm running a deck with like 8 creatures. Buddy, you got a ton of mana. I know you have Tinker in there somewhere. Probably have Through the Breach. Kappa Cannoneer. Yikes. I can kill that, but not for a couple more turns. Oh man, if they have Remand up, this is bad. I think they do. Shit. Wayfarer? I mean, I can get Strip Mine and blow up an island, but they still have Talisman. Can get like Silent Clearing, Caracas. Caracas doesn't help. I just go for the exile. I feel like they have a counter. I think I just play Wayfarer. If they don't have an artifact, I can chump. Maybe I just go for it though. It's not really going to get much better. But like, they're not F6'd. They intentionally left this mana up. Why are we playing so slow, dude? You double queued or something? I don't even play that fast, so I get somebody that's playing this much slower than me. It's a bit concerning. Yeah, I think they're just like double queuing or distracted by something else. Oh, they're going for. Oh, I thought they were like paying life or something. Just taking damage. Uh, God damn it. Did I just do it on their upkeep? Maybe. Swords the Kappa. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm gonna wait till their upkeep. It's possible that they untap their mana vault, but I doubt it. I mean, but if they go for that, then I'll ephemerate. Or sorry, not ephemerate. I'll swords. I looked down at ephemerate when I was gonna say swords. Okay, they don't pay. I'm still going to go for it. I think they have a counter. God damn it. Oh well. If it's remand, at least we'll still have the swords. Yeah. Take 6. Elspeth, huh? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Okay. Go ahead. Hmm. Now, as soon as I play a chump blocker, they're gonna have, yeah, they're gonna have extra pressure, or they're gonna have an artifact come in, or both in this case. It's just unlucky. Sure, why not? Why not? Yeah, they just have treasure come in, make it unblockable. Can't do anything. GG. On to the next. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. They had the turn 2 removal, or actually turn 1 removal. Lightning bolt. And I just had no follow up after the Stoneforge Cauldron attempt. All right. In the loser's bracket. See if we can scrape out a 2-1. Sand looks okay. Would love to get a 1-drop creature. Nice. Now I would like $1 million. Thank you very much. Gross. I mean, I'm kind of screwing myself if I play Thalia. Missing land drops. Legionnaire attacks through Shredder for now, but as soon as they put 1 counter on it, we're sort of in the same boat, so I don't know. I just don't know. Let's go Thalia. I don't love it because if I miss land drops, I'm in big trouble, but at least I have some creatures to play. As long as I can find 1 land eventually. Boseiju into like Oko? No. Adversary. Leaving a green untapped. Like a noble. Yeesh. Okay. You got opponent. If they have two spells for the shredder, we're kind of in trouble here. I need to just draw land though. Ooh, forager. Exiling two spells. Ponder. So it doesn't care about the ant. They can get a ponder back though. Alright, land please. We can channel that. I guess it's worth it to not let them cast ponder. Save some damage. Do I attack here? Basically trades with Shredder because they can double block adversary Shredder. Then I can just touch one if they do that and let him have the ponder. Yeah, I'll attack. Probably just take it. They could triple block. But they decide to just take it. And let's see. Exile target. The next end step. So I guess I'll just do it on my end step so they can't respond at all. I could have saved it if they played something, where I wanted to touch a different thing, but I could just play around like protection spell or like quick reflexes or the other new hexproof one. They're playing Bant nonsense, so wouldn't put it past them. Time walk? What the fuck? Okay. Still no land. We draw a 3-drop. Lovely. think I mind trading with Shredder now. All right, go ahead. Missing land drops 4 draws in a row. Actually, more than that, I think. I think we've missed 5 land drops. Okay. I guess that's a reason to not attack with Legionnaire, because we needed a blocker for the time walk turn if they had removal. Why would they not time walk first? Put a counter on Shredder. Are they not casting time walk? Like, what's happening? I'm lost. That's such a weird sequence. Why would you not cast time walk? Okay, whatever. Um, so time walk's the last card in the hand. I could spellbinder it. Doesn't really do much. It's just attack Saheeli, I guess. Okay, really wanted that servo, huh? Sure. Okay. They're playing around a flash creature, but not with the apparition. Take 4. 10. Bodyguard. Spellbinder next turn. Hmm. Yeah, let's just take that out and then I'll just leave it to block. I'm not gonna trade with Apparition. I guess I could trade, but it just gives them back the 3/3 and it doesn't really save us damage in the long run. We get a 2/2 to block the 1/1s, but then they have the 3/3 back. I don't know, maybe it's better to trade there. Man. Yeah, I mean, missing 5 land drops, or my 5 land draws at least. It's kind of tough. Especially when like, I think one of those turns, I even missed a playable, and like, most of our deck is 2s and 1s, so. That's weird. Emperor. Okay, yeah, I mean, I didn't know what they had. Not sure why they're not attacking with Shredder, but pretty dead. Need a land. I mean, even a land doesn't really do much. Malcolm, okay. Yeah, Time Walk's a good card. Especially when your opponent doesn't draw any lands, ever. Alright, I'm done complaining. Go to 7, take 5, 6, 7, yeah. Block. Take 5, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm just very dead. Block 5, 6, 7. Yep. GG. Don't feel like sideboarding. Don't feel like sideboarding. This is definitely a matchup where I want to draw Jitte. Play first, yes. Looks like a keep. Hmm. Yeah, let's just play planes because I'm gonna want to play Jitte, I think. they don't have a Spell Pierce. Malcolm, okay. Okay, Apparition's pretty good. They go for the Thalia. Interesting. I think next turn I'll probably just go Caracas, play Revoker, and then either equip Jete or I'll just bounce Malcolm. I was gonna name Wandering Emperor because that's one of the only like activated things we saw, but now I can't because I have one. Damn it. Hmm. What else did they play? Boseiju. They could have Boseiju. Oh wait, it has to be non-land. Adversary. I don't think they played anything else that has an activated ability. Saheeli. But I don't really care about the activated ability of that. Whatever. Might as well. Probably should have gone ahead and bounced it, but well. If they had quick reflexes, it's better to wait till it's tapped. So they can't kill my Revoker. Unless it untaps it, I don't even remember if it untaps it. It does a lot of things. Council's Judgment. The one removal spell, I can't use Ephemerate to save it. Wow. I guess like an Edict wouldn't work with it either. That's really unfortunate. They're probably going to go for Jitte anyway. Alright. What are you naming? I mean, I would assume it's Jitte. Yeah. Kind of mows down their whole deck. That is unfortunate. Strip Mine. It's not a bad card. Not bad at all. Alright, go ahead. Am I going to play Wandering Emperor into a counterspell? Probably. Why do you ask? think I'll just take the 2 though. Wait till they actually cast something. Oh, another 4. Sheesh. Okay. Oh, I should have ephemerated. Damn. I thought about the ephemerate, but I didn't think of, like, I could do it before it actually resolves. Shit. Okay, sure. That was really bad. Hmm. I think I bounce, then I just get lost at the ferry. Okay, go ahead. Fine. What do you got? I gotta get greedy here. Go for the 2-2. Okay. What do you got? I'm assuming they're not running balance in that deck, but you never know. Something large. Fractured Identity. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I don't have Ephemerate to flicker the Revoker. They're not just gonna exile it though. I think they'll just make a 2-2. Oh, they are gonna exile it. Interesting. Yeah, would have been nice to have Ephemerate up, but I don't think you can really count on Fractured necessarily. They're letting me kill the Emperor though. I think. Alright, this Ephemerate's not really doing much now. I had opportunities to use it, but they were squandered. Oh god. Generous Ent. Okay. With reach, huh? Yep. Go ahead. I mean, I'm pretty toast here. Need to draw something good. I guess Parallax Wave would be nice. Start mapping. Ugh. Okay. Just one. Fair enough. Pretty good Ephemerate target if they don't counter it. What do you got here? Holy shit. Wait, they have Snapcaster Fractured and they didn't. Why would they just play adversary when they have all these in hand? This is not a hand where you map token adversary. That's so weird. What do they think I have? I mean, I guess I go for Teferi. I don't know. Tamio? That's insane. I wasn't expecting this much value in their hand after they went map token adversary. I don't know. It's baffling. I'm gonna go for Tamio. And then I think they don't have any like instant speed stuff in here. They have Snapcaster Malcolm, but they don't actually have instant speed interaction, so I can just wait. I'm using a life to gain 3. Sure. I don't think their priorities are quite in line, but they're probably still going to win this game. Snapcaster. So now they go for the Elspeth. Fractured Identity. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to go for... I'm sitting there talking about their bad play, but I let them have a Snapcaster into Identity. So, who's the real idiot? I don't know. Maybe that was part of their game plan, just to baffle me with their play and then I make a mistake. It's not a bad plan against me, at least. Uh, yeah, I'll go ahead and ephemerate, I think. I mean, I'm not going to use it a second time because I want to hit Elspeth. So maybe I just wait. Six, 3. Yeah, I guess I wait. Sure. Forgot I can't attack Elspeth because of the int. Yikes. Staff of the Storyteller. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Mm-hmm. I guess I can't actually rebound the ephemerate. That's not good. Yeah, I'm not playing super well. My opponent's throwing me off. They were just like so far ahead though, it didn't really matter what I did or what they did. They had plenty of room to make some errors or questionable plays. Lingering souls, okay. Doesn't help too much, but something. I mean, I'm pretty much dead. I should just save time in my life and scoop. I don't see a way out of this, really. Even a parallax wave doesn't do that much. Now they got time walk. Yeah, GG. Cool deck. GG's. See if we can get 50 play points here. You know what? Actually, no. For my own sanity, I'm just going to drop. This deck sucks. I'm going to draft something cool. Wait, league ends in 2 weeks? I thought this was supposed to be a 3 weeks. Dude, what the hell? March 20th. Wait, no, it is 3 weeks. 10, 20. Yeah, it's 3 weeks. That's weird. Maybe it just says 2 weeks because it's like 1 day into the 3 weeks, so it acts like there's not a full third week left. Who knows? We got a Mox Sapphire. Enough talking about weeks. Give me that. Wheel, Force of Will, easy. Take a Sapphire. Hang on, just get something on my leg. Ooh, a Jace. There's also a Splinter Twin. It could go Twin. I kind of like Jace more though. Careful Study. I'm probably supposed to take Twin, but I like Jace. I changed my mind. We're going Twin. Ponder easy. Skullclamp's great. Monstrous Rage is new. Added some combat tricks for some aggro lists. Abraid's decent, Hex Trigger's great, Snuff Out's great, but I'm taking Ponder. Ooh, Memory Lapse is good. I'll snag that. I like Bobble too, but Mystical Tutor doesn't really help with the twin combo. Robber's fine. I'll take the Memory Lapse. Hopefully Wheel Cascade bluffs. Brainstorm's good. Yeah, I think I just want the cantrips. Remand, Malcolm, Titan. Take Remand. Pretty good twin start, as long as I get the actual twin pieces. Look at all those old borders. Love to see it. Cryptic Command, eh? I like Codebreaker. Stomping Ground. Revoker's fine. Yeah, I'll take Cryptic though. Jace. Iteration. Top. I like top. Pause. Iteration's fine. I mean, it's good if you get like other powerful spells. I don't really love it with like counters and cantrips, you know? You just take top, pass up on Jace. Okay, I was joking, but I guess Moto's listening. I wield a Force of Will. Cool. Sneak attack too. People are crazy. Those were like the two I was gonna joke about of like, oh yeah, I'll just wheel sneak attack, and if that doesn't work, I'll wheel Force of Will. But I literally got both of them. That's insane. I'm gonna take Force. I mean, we have a lot of blue. It's clearly open if Force is coming around. No More Lies or Careful Study. I'm leaning towards Careful Study. I do have a decent amount of card draw already for the early game, for the early draft, I mean. No More Lies is a good counter, but requires white. Let's just go Careful Study. Maybe do some cool stuff with it too. If we don't end up actually being in twin. I guess taking No More Lies fits more into like the blue-white flash deck they're trying to push. So maybe that was better. A better like twin audible. It's a blue-white. Wield the Abrade and a Battle Sphere. Zerda does combo with like the monoliths. I think Abrade's fine. Queller, Bobble, Spell Spear. Spell Spear's good in like a blue-red spells list, go figure. And it is shaping up to be something like that potentially, but I do like Bobble. Just a cheap cantrip thing. Dig for combo pieces. Get a little bit of information. It's really solid with like Dragon's Rage Channeler if we get that. Judgment, sure. Wield Malcolm, nice. I could take Talisman there, actually. Maybe Talisman's good. But I like Malcolm. Alright, pack 2. We open a Mox Ruby. That's convenient. Jesus. Yeah. If I don't get twin pieces, I'll be disappointed. This is a great twin start. Picklock, Prankster, Metamorph, Subtlety, all solid. But obviously taking Mox here. One Ring is cool too. Grizzlebrand, Bitter Blossom still in the cube for some reason. It's okay. Swords to Plowshares, eh? It's a good card. Got Narset, Mastermind, Identity to splash, Authority to splash. I like Narset. And here's what I'm doing with it. Time Spiral. Also Lion's Eye. Lion's Eye, Murktide. This could be a decent Murktide list. Got some cantrips, got a couple cheap counters. I'm not sure I really want Spiral. Could be something though. If I had like Breach already or Brain Freeze already, I might lean towards Lion's Eye. But I'm thinking Spiral. Could maybe even wheel the Lion's Eye. I mean, shit, I could maybe wheel the Spiral. I wheeled the Force. Yeah, I'm gonna take Lion's Eye actually. I'm probably supposed to take like Murktide there. I forgot they put Squee in. It's funny. Now we got Oracle, Talisman, some good green. Lounge, Plateau. I don't think I'm really into Oracle. Take a Talisman, I think. Or Lounge. Let's go Talisman, actually. I think this might be a decent Talisman deck. Saheeli? Sure. Prism, maybe. Take a Saheeli. There's the Dragon's Rage. Catacombs, Conscripts. I mean, Conscripts works with Splinter Twin. It's not the best target for it, but it's only because it's expensive. Not really any other reason. So, do I want Channeler with all this cheap stuff? Or do I want Conscripts for the twin? I guess Conscripts might be more likely to wheel, but there'll only be 2 cards left. So neither of them are super likely. Although these other ones are solid cards. It'd probably be like Cauldra and like Waker or Tortoise. Yeah, I guess I'll take Conscripts. I think I like Dragon's Rage a little more there. And now we get Brain Freeze. I'm glad I took Lion's Eye, I guess. We just need to find a Breach. Oh wait, but there's Pestermite, of course. I can't pass that. I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, Brain Freeze, perfect. Staring at a Pestermite. Yeah, handful of things I want here, actually. I wouldn't mind getting a Bone Crusher. Brain Freeze, Pestermite, all great. Yeah, I think since I already have Twin, I should probably take Pestermite instead of Brain Freeze. But I think in general, Brain Freeze is going to do more for you as far as winning games. Hallowed Fountain, Otawara, both tempting, but I do like Inti. Yeah, I'm going to take Inti over Hallowed Fountain, I think. Hallowed Fountain, Otawara. I might even take Otawara over Hallowed Fountain. We've passed a lot of the stuff I would splash white for. We wheel Subtlety, Prankster, so we need to take Metamorph. Take Subtlety. Mastermind? Sure. Okay, we wheeled the Regent, but I kind of like Burst Lightning. That Regent's probably good. We got good counter spells to back it up. Cracking with like a 6/6 in most cases. Lounge or Oracle? Probably supposed to take Lounge. I don't think Oracle's actually going to do much without a Brain Freeze or like Doomsday Plan. Anger, Goldspan. Anger's kind of cute. Maybe Goldspan. We wheeled the Dragon's Rage. Nice. Okay. Waker. Sure. Happy to wheel that. Did not wheel the Brain Freeze, though. Not a big deal. Ah, there's the Breach. No. Ah, this would have been such a good Breach deck. It's a good twin deck, though, so I can't really complain. It's just finding pieces of a combo. But Breach is definitely a safer combo. It's pretty much just as effective. Damn. I can't believe it's like, do we just get it first pick too? I could still take it. I mean, Breach could still be good here. Even without Brain Freeze. Especially if we get like a Thought Scour or that other one. Mental Note. Like, I think it's better than Islet or Image. Blue's been pretty open, so we might even wheel the Image, potentially. And Islet is kind of whatever. The fixing is not like crazy important because we're not trying to do like Kiki Jiki. So I think I still take Breach, even though we missed out on the freeze. Get Wheel of Fortune now. Passing Mana Leak. We do have 2 cheap counters already, but they're not like counters. They just more like Time Walk counters. They're delays more than they are counters. I think I take Wheel of Fortune here, though. I got Narset. We could still, in the next couple picks, get like a whole Reacher. And it's just good to get a draw 7 with like combo stuff you're trying to put together. Third Path would be good in this deck. A lot of cards we can wheel here. Hopefully Mana Leak wheels if blue's open enough. But I would even take like Lorien or Third Path. Arcanist might be okay. It's not really what this deck's trying to do, though, I think. Take a wheel. Upheaval. Swift Spear. Yeah, we're not really Swift Spearing. Mutt. Oko. Upheaval. Yeah, maybe Mutt. Maybe Foundry. I mean, I don't think I'm playing Mutt. Let's just take like Foundry, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care about those. And of course, now we get Counterspell, Frantic Search, Ketria. Just take a Counterspell, I think. I like Frantic Search with Underworld Breach, but I think we can wheel it. We can probably wheel both. Maybe Counterspell is more likely to wheel. It's double blue. People seem to be off blue. I don't know. Yeah, I actually kind of like Frantic Search here more. See if it wheels. Sheldock Preordain, yikes. Sheldock's pretty sick. It's also not a, like, it doesn't take up a playable slot. We have a lot of playables already. Man, Preordain's so good though. They're both good. I gotta take Preordain. It's probably not correct, but it's hard for me to pass it when we're trying to do this stuff. Treasure Cruise, Caracas. Take a cruise, I guess. Probably cut Regent at this point. Soul Guide for the board. Star, Cryptic. Cryptic is fine. Just take like Soul Guide for the board, I think. Ah, there's Kiki. Last pick, Kiki. Rawrin Triumph, Displacer Kitten. Reckless Charge. Yeah, I mean, there's a route we could have gone where like Reckless Charge would be good, but I guess I take Kiki. I don't really have the fixing, but I have really good card draw, so that kind of helps. Yeah, we'll snag it. Research Desk. Interpreter. I do like the Interpreter. I'm not sure how good it is here. Maybe just do Research Desk. Wheel Iconoclast. There's another blue card I wanted to wheel. I don't remember what it was. Take an Iconoclast though. Yeah, Swift Spear Mutt. No surprises there. Probably more likely to play Mutt, even though I do have a lot of spells. I don't know what I'm cutting here. I mean, Rabble's good, but I think Reunion's more what we want. And this deck just folds to a Hull Breacher. Okay. Bitter Reunion could get in. All right. It's possible that this isn't actually the best Inti deck, but still seems okay. It's just not good with like counter spells and like combo pieces usually. Oh wait, but it does work with whenever you discard. Yeah, I guess, I mean, that is kind of cool. Like careful study and all that, but you still have to have the mana. It'd be different if we actually had Thassa's Oracle to like go crazy with Breach, Inti. Mm, It is like it has the potential to exile a ton of cards because I have a lot of ways to like loot, but I don't have a ton of mana, so it could actually just mess me up more than help me. It has the potential to do a lot of things, but it just I'm not sure if I actually want it to do those things. Hmm. Still need to make like 4 cuts, at least 3 cuts. It's probably just some of this card draw. Maybe a braid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling the Inti. Just doesn't quite seem like the deck for it. I think Subtlety can go too. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's silly. Maybe I'm doing too much like breach nonsense. I don't think so though. I think having just like tons of card draw and breach plus a Splinter Twin combo is not the worst idea. I could actually cut Kiki. Like I could cut Kiki and Zealous really. Just being too expensive, but bring back in like Mastermind Inti. But like I said, I'm not really sure Inti is what I want to do. Feels like it'd be more of a liability. Maybe not though. Maybe it's just really good. And I'm worried about exiling my combo piece and not realizing that it's just insane value. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. 16 lands. Let's rock and roll. Feels like I should be playing Murktide or Treasure Cruise, but it kind of goes against the breach stuff a little bit. I feel like I'm just gonna deck myself before I win in the breach case. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Add some lands, play some games. All right. I know it's probably not optimized, but I'm ready to just jam. It's got combo pieces. It's got card draw. What could go wrong? It's probably stupid to not be playing Inti, huh? It just feels like I have too many cards that I don't want to exile on my turn. I don't know. Play first, yes. Looks like a keep. I should have bobbled first. Whatever. I don't mind this. Get a red source. Get like careful steady going with breach. Hmm. Yeah. I don't mind that. I don't have a blue card to pitch for force, so there's no real reason to draw on their turn. Yo, what's up, Jace? I do have time, actually. I'm in the middle of the most important game of my life, so go ahead and fire away. I've never been to Baldur's Gate, but I hear it's lovely this time of year. Delighted Halfling. Court of Garenbrig is a problem for sure, especially when they have a Mox. Could get out of hand quickly. There's those cards I knew about. I think I'd just go Talisman Careful Study. Hmm. Okay, trap. In Vintage Cube, you might open a Power 9 card like Black Lotus, Ancestral Recall, or Time Walk. How do you decide whether to include it in your deck? What generally influences your choice? Well, luckily, because the Power 9 is so powerful, you always include them in your deck. So it's not really much of a decision. Even in the case of Ancestral Recall or Time Walk, which are specifically blue cards, you pretty much always find a way to include them. Ooh, Sapphire's pretty good. I go for the breach now. I could. I have a little bit of fuel. Get careful steady going. Find something stupid. Seems alright. See if we can find a lion's eye. This was a bad idea, I'm just realizing. But we're going with it. Lion's eye, please. Alright, I guess I'm ditching these. And then we're going to try to Kiki Pestermite. See how that works. We need another red source. And we need to not die. And we need them to not have a way to blow up a talisman here. You got banned for pretending to be Arthur Morgan? Jesus. What a bunch of dorks. Eternal Witness. What? Wait, what? Wait. What? That's your best play? You have a Court of Garenbrig. Am I missing something? The fuck was that? You can play an Eternal Witness for no value instead of a court? That's crazy. But oh well. I did some silly stuff last turn too. I don't need an island. I think I'll actually just keep that in hand to discard the whatever other loot things we have. I can't really play the Pestermite because if we don't draw another red source, then they just Oko it. I'm lucky that they didn't play Court because I'd be dead sooner. But maybe the clock doesn't actually change. I take like at least 8 here and then I'm dead the next turn, so probably the same. Vintage Cube has a mix of aggressive and controlling strategies. As a veteran drafter, how do you strike the right balance between these approaches? When do you pivot from one to the other in draft? Just a second there, Jace. So yeah, aggressive and controlling. Well, it's pretty rare that you switch from being aggressive to being controlling in a draft. But it is important to read signals as to what kind of strategy is open. Usually if you shift from being more aggro to being more controlling, it happens in the first few picks. Okay, now they drop the court. So I guess I kind of just have to go for the Pestermite, and if I get a red source, then I got it. Oh wait, I also could have... Shit. I think I should have played my land. Because I think I have enough mana to just Pestermite untap. If I drew another land next turn. And play Kiki. Okay, 6, 7... Yeah, I could have just done it regular. Without the extra red. If I'd played my land. I think now I have to go Pestermite. And just hope. I could draw a Mox Ruby, but I guess then I would have it anyway. As far as like an extra mana source, but that'd be the third red, so I wouldn't really need to do the untap thing. Alright, show me red source. Narset. Okay, yeah, sort of punted this one away. Wheel of Fortune, maybe? Not even sure that would help me. Force of Will. Am I dead? I don't think I'm dead. They throw counters, they double the counters. Let's say they put them there. 2, 8. Oh, I'm dead exactly. 4, 7, 8. Oh, and they can make another 3, 3. Yeah, I'm just dead. I'm not going to show them force. GG. Yeah. I just kind of, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have played Breach that turn. I felt like it was going to be better than it was. It doesn't actually work that well with Careful Study. You're not really making that much progress. This deck seems like it's probably just better if I focus on third path, Saheeli, like Inti kind of stuff, and be more tempo based. Subtlety, Goldspan, Murktide, Cruise. Maybe just cut the Breach, Lion's Eye, and all that, since I don't have Brain Freeze. Might be better. Hmm. Hmm. Nah. I'm just gonna still run with this. Gotta have faith. Sounds okay. I feel like I probably shouldn't discard both mountains with a Kiki in hand. But I also don't want to ditch Memory Lapse either. Maybe it's like Cryptic Mountain. I don't know. I don't see a great combination here. Maybe Cryptic Mountain. Yeah, seems good. Crack in for 3. We can play Lounge and just leave up Mana Lap or Memory Lapse. Okay. Bayou. Ooh, hopefully they don't have a recursion spell for the Ent. How has the role of the Storm archetype changed in the latest iteration of the Vintage Cube? Well, its role has changed because it is no longer in Vintage Cube. Although I guess that is a good question because there are still technically cards in the cube that say Storm on them, like Brain Freeze, but the classic Storm archetype with Tendrils and High Tide and Turnabout and all that has been removed in this latest iteration. But sort of the new go-to Storm payoff is Underworld Breach, Lion's Eye Diamond, Brain Freeze anyway, so it's not that bad to see it go. Michael Bublé. Island. I don't think I need an island. Crack in. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do it now. Halfling, okay. Which archetype is taking a more primary role in the cube's combo environment following the recent changes? Combo environment. Underworld Breach has been up there in the last couple iterations, and it's still very strongly carrying the combo decks. But they added Doomsday a little while back, and I think Doomsday is going to be better in this iteration of the cube. Or at least it's going to be more of a focus for combo players because they've taken Storm out. But you can also do some combo stuff with Dredge, and they've added some good Dredge stuff. So we'll see how it shakes out. They made some big changes, so we'll see what works. I kind of want to lapse that. So I will. Pestermite, you say? It's removed, huh? Well, Mr. Gossip Mage, I don't know where you get your information, but Pestermite is alive and well. Now please exit my courtroom. So I don't know why this is a courtroom all of a sudden, but I'll keep that. I mean, Narset on Sylvan is pretty good, but Pestermite lets us win next turn if we get a land. I think I still just go Narset, try to hit a land eventually. Oh no. That's a land. That qualifies. I'm not going to look with Narset yet. There's nothing I can get that is better than a land on the top of my library. I wonder if it makes them put their one card that they drew back. I don't know. I don't think so. That'd be kind of funny though. Because they could still try to use the ability, but I think they can only put it back if they actually drew the additional cards. Hmm. Okay, don't shuffle. Hit for 3 again. And we were close to just being able to win this game without the combo. See what they got. Sure. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm a fool. Do I risk it and Pestermite the Scoos? Or do I just Frantic Search? I guess I have Malcolm top on top. So I could discard top. Malcolm, have an artifact, crack in. I could have let them block first. I think I do that. Gotcha. I think I actually leave it on top because I don't want to have to Frantic Search away a good card after this. I don't know if that actually makes sense. Or wait, no, I could just bin this and already have it, and then yeah, it'll be fine. All right, get the creature off the board. I think that's for the best. Keep our Narset. They still have the halfling, but I just don't care about it. I don't care about it at all. What's your favorite car? You're slipping, Gossip Mage. You're slipping. What's your favorite card where the name and art are a pun, such as Foresee? Hmm. That's a good question. I'd have to say, if you're familiar with the card Foresee, that's a good one. Okay, they get the Scoos back. Ooh, but they don't play it. Why are they not playing it? Whatever, I'm not scared. Okay, I'm scared. Oh, Snapcaster? I don't give a fuck about a Snapcaster. Sure. Hee hee hee. You're really gonna make me do it? Come on, dude, scoop. You know the drill. There's nothing you can have. You're tapped out. Okay, GG. Thanks for making me click through all that. You speaking in third person now? Or is this his manager? An embarrassing secret. Oh man. I don't have the energy to act that out right now. But I would. I'll have to make a video. Jace's mind reached out. The insulter. Dude, I need that as a username. Joe the insulter. Alright, dude. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. Remember, you can role play as Arthur Morgan in your dreams. Nobody can tell you that. Nobody can tell you not to. Exactly. Man, I really should just jam like Saheeli and Inti in here and get more tempo based, but the breach is calling. Dude, stop. Blow to one's very soul. Oh, I'm the dummy. I haven't submitted. Oopsie. I'm like, what's taking this guy so long? No red source, but we have Bobble Brainstorm. Seems actually not that good, but could keep. Yeah, I'll keep. I'm on the draw. We'll draw out of it, right? Sapphire. It's actually not bad. I think I'd go ahead and brainstorm now. If I hit a red source, it's pretty good. If I don't, it's pretty bad. Okay, islands. Yeah, I mean, I'm not drawing a red source for a while, so I think I just bobble now. Oh, they have scoos. Damn. It's really annoying with Breach and Channeler. Yikes. I should have cut it. I could force of will it. Wouldn't actually be that crazy. Question after that is just if I want Malcolm or Memory Lapse. I think I want Malcolm. Feels kind of wild forcing a Scoos, but it does mess up my plans. Assuming I ever draw a red source, that is. Not looking good for the home team. Sentinel, sure. Island. Malcolm. There we go. Now that's a card. We can abrade the Mox Pearl. It's not going to kill Sentinel. I guess I attack first. See what's up. Yeah, just go to island, I guess. Got instant artifact land. Taking him off Pearl seems okay, but I think I'd rather get Channeler down. Start digging. Mm-hmm. All right, what's the play? You got Oko, no Questing Beast, no Nissa, Time Warp. Okay. I mean, that is good. I would like to please draw some combo pieces in the next few draws and surveils. Pretty please. Eternal Witness, get back Time Warp. Damn. They could also get the Scavenging Ooze, but I would imagine they get the Time Warp. I don't know, maybe not. Yep. This represents a lot of damage. Because I could potentially take 4 here. Oh, they can just... Oh, not quite. I was going to say they can replay it, but they just have 4 mana. Okay, another land. Take 3. On the extra turn. Or wait, was that... That was the extra turn, wasn't it? So they just didn't attack? They clicked through on accident? Okay, whatever. Could have braid something. Take him off a mana with Cradle. It's just loot first, I think. I don't care about getting the 3 damage in, really. Cryptic Command. I guess I'll just discard a Braid then. Hmm. Maybe it's still land. Yeah, it's probably still land. Go ahead. Kind of feel like I wanted the land for Breach. So I just have more mana to work with, but I think having the option of a Braid is still decent. Hopefully they play Time Walk pre-combat so I can counter it. Actually, I guess I'll just still draw a card. I'm not going to tap the creatures down. The better thing is I hope they play Time Warp and don't have Counterspell. That's the more important thing. They're down to 8, but like I might still just trade with a Witness. I don't know if that's crazy or not. Because if they do have a counter for Cryptic, it's pretty bad taking like 5 here and then possibly 6 or more. Nah, I don't think I block. I think the Surveil is just important to try to find something. Going for the Warp. But, I mean, they could just have Mana Leak here, and then I'm kind of in trouble. They kept some cards with Library. I'll at least get to Surveil. So, there's something. Talisman, no. Don't want that. Okay. Success. Phrenic Search Breach is good. Llanowar Elves. And crack a map token? Perfect. Couldn't have drawn it up better myself. Augur of Autumn is the hit. And they throw it in the yard. Okay. Mountain. Okay. Yeah, I think I start searching. I could attack first, I guess. But there's not much reason to do that. Surveil. Careful study. Yeah, I don't need that. Ooh, Lion's Eye. Alright, I think I can get there now. As long as I don't mess it up. That's it underneath. Nice. There's the Pestermite. I guess it doesn't actually matter that I keep it on top or not. There's the Kiki. I guess it matters, like, I don't know. I guess it kind of matters. All right, now I just need mana. Is that right? I think this works. Of course, this guy's not going to scoop. He's not in the mood. I'm just going to do it a couple extra times because they won't scoop. Get the message across. GG's. Yep. It's not a huge deal when people make you like play the twin combo out, but like after the first couple copies, once they show that they know the combo and you're like completely tapped out, there's not a card in the cube that could like save you. I don't know. It's just annoying when they make you do the whole thing. But people trying to there are people who have opinions like, well, it's the clock is part of the game and you have to you have to play accordingly. whatever. I think that's bullshit for the most part. It's different when it's like high stakes and somebody's just like playing slow and you're like, well, sorry, bud. Like, I'm not gonna scoop because it looked like you might win. But when it's literally to the T, you lost the game. I just need to do some clicks, like just clean up the cards. I don't know. It's just silly. But on to the next. I'm actually not gonna play the remaining matches of this one. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. It's getting pretty late, so I'm gonna hit the sack. But got a nice win there with the deck. Like I said, I should probably not even be playing the breach stuff. But I think Frantic Search is a decent replacement. Like Frantic Search Wheel of Fortune is a decent enough replacement for Brain Freeze to get some action. But maybe not. I'm probably just better off playing more tempo-y cards. But I don't know. I'm gonna save those for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We got plenty more Vintage Cube to come in the next few weeks, so stay tuned. Till then, adios. Take care.